So the question being asked is, will the freeze situation in Texas with the utility outages and people losing their access to water and just the whole debacle with the utilities there, will that be enough to change Texas from a red state to a blue state? Now, that's the question I'm asking the cards. This does not mean, for example, if the answer comes out no, that does not mean that Texas won't turn blue. It just means that this incident alone is not enough. So let's just see. Will the freeze in Texas, will the power outages that they've been experiencing be enough to change Texas from a red state to a blue state? And I'm just going to pull 3 cards. Will Texas change politically from a red state to a blue state because of the power outages? Well, it doesn't want me to shuffle anymore. Three cards. First one, the High Priestess. That's knowing. That's knowing. That's an inner knowing. Using your intuition. This is telling me that there's still more stuff coming. There's still more things coming. More things for Texans to learn in the future. Next card is 7 of Coins, reaping what you sow. I can't think of a more fitting card. So there's more stuff coming, more things that they need to experience from what they've planted, the ideas that they've planted, the things they've done, the things they've put into place, such as their utility system and being independent and not connected to the national grid. They're looking out over the fields of what they've planted here. That's what's going on right now. This is evaluation. This is evaluation. There's a lot of evaluating going on. And then the last card, Queen of Coins. That's feminine energy. That's healing. That's support for growth. That support for economic development. That's nurturing. So what I'm getting is this is still in the development stages. It is growing. It is definitely, I would say that the support for a more democratic way of doing things is definitely coming, but Texas is still in the kind of the evaluating and learning stages here. So there is growing support, I would say, for going blue, but I don't. I'm really getting from this High Priestess card that there's still more stuff that needs to happen. More evaluating, more, because this could just be Republicans coming around to a democratic way of thinking, rather than actually flipping, rather than the voters actually flipping. But there is an evaluation. There is a support for growth here. This is support for learning from their experience. But I don't see a change here. So I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. the freeze is not enough to get people to flip Texas from red to blue, but that's not to say that they won't flip. That's just saying that this freeze is not enough to do that. They still have to, there's still some evaluation that needs to happen, and they will grow and learn from this experience. Now, what they do with that information and that learning remains to be seen. Thanks, everybody.